we can see this is the widest part of this chart at the moment. And after the widest part, we started to get closer and okay. Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Anna. I hope you know that, but if you don't, I have my Telegram channel, which is completely free, and we trade together right there on binary options. I have 12 signals a day in my Telegram channel, so just proceed, check it out, and let's go.
Hi guys, here is Miana at my favorite place to be. Just a gentle reminder, you know that it's not a financial recommendation. That just the tools that you can try and use and test at a platform and to learn some trading. And that's it. That's an important notice. So guys, let us test the theories and see what we can get. Okay. We're getting started. It's gonna be just 500 event equal 500 for us, and then we're gonna be going for currencies and currency pairs, biggest payout, just all just all that let us go and let us start. That's RSCI. And we're going with all of this. Let me see the progress with my nose scar. It's getting better, actually. It's getting better. Then we're going with the downtrend channel, and it's gonna be just one more indicator. That is gonna be the moving average. Just the moving average. Okay. We're done, we close that, and that's gonna be way better to see it and read it, and we start. Okay, we're going downward. I think we will go downward. Look at this. Seems like the peak situation. We can see that the RSI is showing us that it's been the real peak, and we started to go downward, at least more or lower. And that is, of course, no guarantees that it's going to be just like that, but that's the classic situation. If you're going to be looking, especially on these downtrend channels, so it's been actually kind of wide, and I mean the widest wide. How we can understand this is the widest? Because you can see that the lower line or the upper line, it doesn't matter because it's just like a flip, and we can read it on the other direction or tendency. The lower line is flat, and the upper line been actually rising and getting like wider. So the channel was getting wider, but it started to get also flat. So it started to get also straight, and we can see that this is actually that just the widest, and we got it as a profit. We can see this is the widest part of this chart at the moment, and after the widest part, we started to get closer and closer. That works for MACD. No, it doesn't work for MACD. That works for I forgot the name of the indicator. Oh my god, it aches. So it's getting crazy. I have pretty busy days, and together with that being busy, if I'm being honest, I really struggle with I don't know how to say that, with the sabotage. I don't want to do anything these days. Just want to sit at home, lay down, watch some social media videos, and that's it. That means actually that I'm really, really overwhelmed and exhausted. I know that I don't punish myself, just a little bit. I don't punish myself. I don't blame myself. I know that it's supposed to be just like that. And you can see that I'm just sitting home here. The comfy clothes. That's my way to say that you can be actually not so motivated. Sometimes you're just being struggling and going like, okay, it's gonna be just like that. I will do the mediocre. I'm not gonna be the best. And once again, you can see that it's not that perfect. It's not that perfectly flat. The moment that was the widest and the flat channel. And I hope after my explanation, you can see that it's still working. That was the upward trend. I mean, the highest peak and then going downward. And I hope after my explanation, the picture that you see with these tradings, with this strategy, you can detect it in every your own tradings. So a little bit of wine and we just continue. This is like the session, my psychiatrist or something like that. 600. If that's the same situation, I'm sorry, I wasn't making that for purpose. I wasn't choosing that for purpose. It's just like that. It's just like that. But I am not so perfectly sure because actually there is some chances that it could be a little bit different because when we have in that a long and slowly trend, we can go we can go and continue that for the endless amount of time. I'm sorry, but sometimes you just have to consider that opportunity too. Okay, let's skip it and see. So I'm kind of blind and I didn't notice that it was like 18 seconds or something like that. So it wasn't the real skipping. It was just me like person. Okay. Okay. This one is not that perfect and you can see just the whole situation is a little bit wrong because we are at the same level with the really, really weird candles. Really weird. Um, 360 and us. Oh, trying to get upward. It's kind of the same. I can't even, that's okay if you're gonna fall a little bit more because we need to go at the widest part. Maybe this is it, and we will see that with this channel because the higher line is already showing us that this is it. I mean, this is that's it. That's the ceiling. That's the level. And what about this lowest part? But I know I actually predicted that it's gonna be like that. I could see some more falling. That's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be really surprised by it because really fast growing is also a little bit of a trick. Because after the fast growing, we can see such a fast falling. You know that, and I think being a trader is just fully getting the opportunities. Just okay, we've been rising. No, we've been falling. I knew that. Because there is a lot of the options. There is lots of the strategies that the chart actually can show us. Then we going for the last one. Okay, that's the bottom. We started to go with the this downturn channel. That's the bottom, guys. That's the bottom. Let us see it. And look at this. That was the perfect one. That was really the perfect one. Holy Horizon. I know it's not that perfect. Like maybe the first one was the perfect downturn channel showing us, like the iconic situation of this type. Maybe this one is not that perfect, but in a way you can read it. If you know something about these flat lines, about the borders, about being narrow or wide, you can easily read it together with the RSI right here. That wasn't that bad. This is it. I'm not gonna, it was good. It actually was good, but I'm at the low point, the low key point. So I am not so excited. I am a bit or a lot tired, and that's it. So be motivated, and if you are not motivated, just continue and try it. Be patient, be calm, stay tuned. You know that.